I built the largest obstacle course in the world, and all the way at the end of it is Mr. Beast, aka Jimmy Donaldson, standing on top of a life-changing grand prize of $5 million. If I manage to catch him before this timer hits zero, I will win this generational wealth of $5 million. The first challenge, an obstacle course. This may look easy until you actually realize how high the stakes are. $5 million on the line, and I'm in survival mode, meaning if I fall, it's into the void. The timer is ticking, and having to jump over towers with the width of one block each wasn't making it easy. I thought this lava pit was easy, but little did I know this was foreshadowing something even worse that I had to face later. The next challenge was gonna be even harder, with Jimmy utilizing my weaknesses and turning them against me. Ladders. Now, you might be wondering why ladders are a weakness of mine. Well, they're not. It's what's between each ladder that worries me. Skeletons. This challenge has been specifically designed for me to fail, but Jimmy has no idea that I have been practicing a lot of Minecraft lately. But later in this video, I'll figure out why Jimmy made this challenge so easy. Inspired by Jimmy's own game show, Beast Games, I created this massive obstacle course to hopefully get his attention, because I'm on a mission to make Jimmy one of my friends, collaborate, and get a shout out, which could seriously help my career. After I climbed the last ladder, I realized that this was only the beginning. The beginning of even harder challenges waiting for me. The Pool of No Return. It is named that way for a reason, because if I miscalculate one jump, I could end up in waist level lava, and Jimmy can't do anything about it. So, I cross my fingers and pray for the best. With the unfathomable $5 million grand prize awaiting me, I locked in, separating from the rest of the world to ace this challenge. Even though the last challenge was hard, Jimmy miscalculated a bit and designed a challenge using one of my strengths: problem solving. Little did I know, this was only a trick to make the next challenge 1,000 times harder by making this challenge way easier. But describing a maze as easy is not right either. I was getting lost again and again until I finally did it. I had reached the final challenge, the hardest ever Elytra Glide. Jimmy had created a truly impossible challenge. This was it. I had to use my full brain power, otherwise I could either crash onto one of the 3 rings or fall right into the void. And I only had one try to get this right. My heart was racing as I equipped Elytra and grabbed the firework rockets. The timer was ticking, so I knew I had no choice but to jump. And after a huge gulp, I finally jumped. And then this happened. I just won this life-changing generational wealth of $5 million. But this isn't over yet. If you watch this video on screen where I say Mr. Beast 1,000 times and help me get monetized, you could win a prize even bigger than $5 million. You're officially part of the Mr. Beast gang if you watch this video on screen.